Welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Nina. I'm a life transformation coach, and here at this channel we talk all about our emotional well-being, understanding our own psychology, and leading our best life possible. So if you aren't already a subscriber, please go ahead and become one. We definitely want you to stay connected. One of the most frequent questions I get asked is how to make life feel more meaningful. So if this is something that you're struggling with right now, please know that you are absolutely not alone. I think that some people are actually born with a distinct and unchanging passion that really drives their life and gives it this sense of purpose or meaning. But I also think that that is incredibly rare. For most people, it can feel like a quest to try to figure out what gives our life meaning and purpose, and it's something that's really ongoing. So what gives our life meaning or purpose at one stage in our life can feel completely stale or even meaningless as we grow and evolve in our life. So today I thought it would be interesting to look at the top 10 themes that tend to come up when other people are asked what gives their life meaning. And then at the end, I'm going to offer you some questions that you can ask yourself to help guide you on your own quest to find purpose and meaning in your life. So let's go ahead and look at those top 10 answers that other people have given. The first one is providing for and protecting others. Now, this of course is a basic human instinct, especially when it comes to our loved ones or our children, but it's also something that actually greatly contributes to a sense of meaning and purpose. And this can take many forms. It could be providing for someone financially or emotionally, or making sure all their needs are met. It could be keeping them out of harm's way, keeping them from unsafe situations or from unsafe people. And it doesn't have to be for a family member. It could also be for a coworker or a friend or even a pet. But having that feeling like we are really providing for someone or something or protecting them in some way can give our life a great sense of meaning. The second theme that tends to come up is that of teaching, being a guiding force in the life of someone, or for a group of people, or for the community. And this can be in very conventional ways or very unconventional ways. So it could be that it's a career choice, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. When we teach someone something, we're not only providing them with a valuable life skill, but we're also enhancing their self-esteem and their self-confidence. And in many cases, we're providing them with the tools of self-discovery that can help them find meaning and purpose in their life. So teaching really is a selfless act that can make us feel like we're making a difference in this world, which can lead to a great sense of fulfillment. The third answer that's often given is love and connection, and research absolutely shows us that it's our relationships, whether they be romantic or otherwise, that often hold the keys to having a life that feels meaningful and happy. There are countless books and movies that claim that the entire meaning of life is to give and receive love, and certainly there are many people that find that to be true. I think sometimes we get stuck on the very conventional meaning of the sentiment, and we think that it has to be romantic or it has to be about family members and our relationships with them. But I think it could be really expanded a lot further. We could also include love of all humanity and love of this earth. But either way, love and connection is one of the most popular answers. Now, the fourth answer is exploration, and I feel like this one isn't discussed nearly enough because it is something that truly can give our life that sense of meaning. It's that sense that we are curious about the universe, that we are discovering, that we are getting out there and seeing what there is to see, that we are connected to nature, that we are connected to the outdoors. All of these things can fill us with passion and truly inspire us. Exploration comes with a sense that we are moving forward, that we are looking ahead of us instead of looking behind us. It can really give us that sense that we are open to new places, to new thoughts, to new ideas, and it definitely goes hand in hand with expansion. The fifth answer is achieving goals and dreams. And this is a huge one, especially for people who are motivated by that sense of accomplishment or who are very career driven. But it does not have to be really limited to that. Our dreams give our life direction. They give us something to aim for. They give us something positive to anticipate. A lot of times we feel like our life is lacking meaning, but really we just haven't provided ourselves with goals or dreams to work towards. Our dreams are also really important because they give us the motivation to keep pushing on when we have setbacks or disappointment in our life. It makes us feel like we have something to keep striving for, a reason to keep going. Number 6 is faith and spirituality. Now, this is another extremely popular answer that people give when they are asked what gives their life meaning. So this could be in terms of a specific religion, it could be a philosophy, or it could even just be in terms of feeling like we have a personal connection with the universe. Research really shows us that it's not a specific concept or ideology that gives that sense of meaning. It's just that general sense that we are a part of something bigger. People that give this as their answer often say that it helps them make sense of this world, that it helps them feel like we are all connected and that there is more to this life than meets the eye. It can offer them a sense of wholeness, of balance, and of inner peace. Number 7 is creating, and as an artist, this is a concept that I can definitely identify with. When we offer our creativity to this world, in many cases, it can greatly contribute to a feeling of meaning and purpose in our life. Creating doesn't have to be limited to the arts, however. Yes, it could be painting, it could be playing an instrument or writing a book, but it could also be thinking of different ways to make this world more beautiful or more efficient, or to bring joy to the lives of other people. Anytime that we are really using our own creativity and our personal touch is going to help lead to that sense of fulfillment and meaning. Number 8 is being kind and helping others, and I think this one is pretty universal. This is something that is so strongly backed by research. When we are kind, when we are altruistic and helping other people in any way, it definitely leads to a sense of meaning in our own life as well. And of course, there are just endless ways that we could do this. We could attach ourselves to a specific cause. We could volunteer. We could hold the door open for someone. We could write them a heartfelt letter. We could check up on them. We could pay them a genuine compliment or help them with a very unpleasant task, and the list goes on and on. But whenever we are showing someone else kindness and helping them to reduce suffering in their life, we're going to increase the meaning and purpose of our own. Number 9 is lifelong learning, and this is something that I wish more of us took seriously, because lifelong learning is really linked to so many positive consequences. It helps us be inspired. It gives us new knowledge-based perspectives. It stimulates the neurons in our brain. It keeps life interesting. It keeps us growing as a person. It gives us new things to think about, new concepts and new ideas. It's so important that we read, that we listen to podcasts, that we take classes when we can, that we travel to new places, that we actively seek out knowledge. The more that we learn in our life, the more that we do stay inspired and we stay interested in life, and it definitely gives us that sense of meaning. And number 10 is leaving a legacy. And this one is huge, even when it's not how we traditionally think about it. So every person wants to feel that when they are gone, they will live on in some way, that they've made a difference in this world, that they've left their mark. And this is something that could look very different from person to person. So for one person, it could be making sure that they raise good, kind, honest children. For another person, it could be making sure that they pass their skills and talents along. And for someone else, it could be that they want to build something that future generations could enjoy. But for many people, it could even be much more simple than that. It could be simply being a role model, leading a life of character and conviction, and truly becoming the best version of ourselves. So those are the top themes that tend to come up when people are asked what gives their life meaning, but how can we figure out what gives our life meaning? What gives their life meaning may be completely meaningless to us. For every person, of course, it's going to be very different. So I wanted to offer you a few questions that you can think over and really contemplate, maybe journal out, that can give you a sense of what is meaningful to you and where to direct your own time and energy. So some of those questions might be, when do I feel fulfilled? What brings me joy? How do I want to be remembered? What makes me want to wake up in the morning? What am I willing to sacrifice for? And what is most important to me? And please know that you may not have answers right away. This could take several days. It could even take several weeks. But when you do have answers to these questions or these types of questions, it can be a great indication of where you should be focusing. And please know again that our purpose and meaning in our life really does change with time. So don't be hard on yourself if at one point in your life you really thought you had it figured out and something specific gave your life purpose and meaning, but now it really doesn't offer the same results. That is completely normal. We are evolving as people, and certainly the meaning and purpose in our life will evolve right along with us. So I'm curious to hear if any of the answers that other people gave for what gave their life meaning and purpose are things that you really identify with, if these are things that resonated with you, or if you feel like it could be something entirely different that gave your life meaning and purpose. So if that's the case, please let me know in the comments below. I always love reading your comments. They're so interesting and insightful. And as always, I thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it with someone else who may need to hear the same message today. Also, again, if you aren't already a subscriber, please go ahead and become one. We definitely want you to stay connected, and I hope the rest of your day is absolutely extraordinary.